Everyone. It is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. And I hope that you guys are feeling the aftermath of the Scorpio full moon. I think now, as everything is kind of dissipating, you should have a clearer perspective on things going on in your life right now. But yeah, that was a very intense weekend, I'd say, in the days leading up to it. But wow, yeah, we made it, and there's another one coming. The new moon will be coming too. But that's another one. So we're just processing, we're shifting timelines. Don't be so hard on yourself. That is the message for today. That I kept hearing that this morning as well, because with these deeper wounds that come up from Scorpio, all that energy over the weekend, days prior, you will have a tendency to be harder on yourself, judgmental, all of that. So if you're feeling that way, just you got to let that go. You've got to clear your space, clear the space in your mind and your heart, get back to heart coherence and gratitude. So that is the key to shift your energy if you're having difficulty. I was getting a few emails, and I saw a comment yesterday as well, that there's just a lot of tension, and you guys are really feeling the heavy pressure. So it's soon to pass. For some of us, it's already passed. But I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to pull some cards this morning. We're going to see what is the message from spirit, from our spirit guides. What do they want us to know? So we're going to do that with the Arcana deck. We're also going to pull from Eternal Connections to get the message of the day. We are also going to set intentions. And this is a routine that I do teach in my class, my intuition enhancement class. So if you are interested, there are still signups. You don't have to be there live. So you'll get the recordings of the past two classes sent to you. But if you are interested, it's only $33 for 5 weeks. Learning how to enhance your intuition by the things that I have done, and also by channeling. So seeing and hearing is what we were trying to master last week, and this coming weekend is going to be a lot of fun as well. So shout out to all my students out there. Very happy that we have this class going on. But if you are interested, feel free. Starcanashores@gmail.com, and I'll get you signed up as well. But anyways, yeah, talking about routine, prayer, clearing your space, not only just your physical space, but the space within you, of whatever's going on in your head. If you're overthinking things, routine is so important if you're trying to enhance your intuition and bring your abilities to the surface. So it's very important to maintain that and to do that every single day. So I am practicing what I preach here. So I'm going to set intentions. I'm using the rose quartz crystal. Setting intentions for today, what I'm feeling, what I want to tell everyone and wish for everyone is just great health. So health, vitality, feeling alive, feeling energetic and motivated. I'm setting that intention for all of you, for all of us. Whether you're watching that here right now with us right now, or watching it later or tonight, I'm setting that intention for you to have great health, vitality, peace, and just a hyper motivation to get done the things that you have planned for yourself. Whatever you've been journaling and manifesting, you have all the momentum. I'm blessing you with so much momentum in that power, that healing power from within, to show on the outside, to show in your actions. So that is the intention I'm setting this morning. I have also called in Archangel Michael early this morning before the camera came on. But Archangel Michael is with me. I've got my spirit guides. I've got my spirit team with me. I've called them in. Also, so this is part of the routine. You have to set intentions. You have to clear your space physically and within yourself. And you also you should pray, ask your angels to come in. And then you are definitely ready. You are ready. You have protection, spiritual protection, to pull cards, to use whatever tools you want to use. But also you can just be, and you can just listen to what's coming in. I don't necessarily need to use the cards, but I know that it's just fun, and I love them. So let's do it. But that's a little insight. That's what I'm teaching in my class. That was the first class, is about routine. Second class is about seeing and hearing and channeling. And then the third class, I'm going to team everyone up. And you're going to boost your confidence and your trust within yourself by working with each other and reading each other. So I'm really excited. But anyways, I am going to pull cards right now for all of us for May 13th, 2025. What is the message that we all need to hear today? What do we need to know? What does Spirit want us to know? Here we go. 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. If you feel like you're at a standstill, because the word standstill came through, if you feel like you're at a standstill, I feel like it's a pause, okay? The universe, your angels, your guides, they want you to pause for a second. Nothing is really wrong right now. So if you feel like things have come to a halt, you're at a standstill, you might have this frustration, okay? That 7 of Wands, I feel like some of you might be a little frustrated right now. But let's see what else is coming through. Hold on. 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Enlightenment card. So it's all turning around for you, but you do have to play your role, okay? You have to shift your perspective because there's some defensiveness with the 7 of Wands. I'm hearing defensiveness, kind of letting your pride get in the way, so you're getting in your own way. It's mentality. It's how you're thinking. It's your perception of things. Now you have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Enlightenment card of the Hanged Man in the future, in the very near future. So the 2 of Wands, for those of you that are at a standstill, because that's what I heard, standstill, defensive, things that come to a halt. Maybe something happened in your life, right, very recently or right now that's bringing you to a crossroads, because I do hear crossroads. I hear major decisions. And I'm also hearing that there's a passionate aspect of relationship involved here. So for some of you that are in a complicated, I don't know if this is a divorce or there's a separation. I feel like there could be something that's just a relationship is on hold. You're on hold. You're about to make a major life change decision. I think a lot of you might be leaving a certain relationship, a job, something that's been holding you back with that 5 of Pentacles. But the 5 is also change. You're at a standstill, a halt, defensive. You want to shift your energy and get out of that so that you can make a clear decision. Okay, so how I can help you with that is to remind you to get out of this mentality of feeling like, oh, I'm at a halt, a standstill, nothing's happening. And it brings on frustration, and it also brings in the ego in a negative way that we don't want it to act. And that can lead to an impulsive decision. So I know I heard earlier, slow down. The universe has put you on a pause. And it's very good right now to pause if you feel any frustration. You need to ground yourself. You need to really do some introspection, calm down your nerves, your nervous system, your ego, okay, before you make any major life decisions. You have also the Page of Pentacles and the Enlightenment card. I feel like you are going to make the right choice. If you are battling some major decision right now, you are going to make the right choice. And you know that the right choice is for your highest good, because you've already set the intention previously to this situation coming down or coming about. So you've already set a very positive intention, okay? And then enlightenment. And I feel like this does have to do with several of you. So it's either job, relationship, love, romance, something's going on there. But you're choosing the highest path for yourself. And we all know what that is. If you're ever indecisive and you don't know, that just means you need to get grounded, rebalance, introspect, and you can get there. You can get back to what, okay, logically, yes, and in my heart space, yes, this is what I want. It's a lot of weighing your options. It's perspective, what feels right, what's going to give you the maximum happiness, okay, and how it feels in the alignment of your daily life as well. Anything that's bringing you stress, or you're off balance and you're not thinking clearly, anyone who causes that side effect is not in alignment. It shouldn't be around, right? It shouldn't be in your energetic field. So that's the message, okay? So it's a lot of introspection about a major decision. If that resonates with you, just know that you are going to choose the highest path, the highest good for yourself. All right, so let's see any other messages that would like to come through. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so pay attention to your downloads. Now, I did design this card as a download. It's like a message coming through. So you have messages from Spirit. Spirit has been trying to tell you, hey, listen up, or they're trying to show you signs. Sorry, I'm just going to spray this eucalyptus because there's a mosquito. But anyways, yes, so Spirit has been trying to tell you, Ace of Pentacles, for quite some time. Pentacles are a long amount of time. So slowly but surely, they've been trying to get through to you. And what happens when we don't listen? We don't listen, and I'm probably the poster child for not listening to my spiritual downloads for my own life. And you guys have seen some stuff, right? The universe, the angels, God, they'll be like, all right, fine, we're gonna have to shake it up for you then. If you're not gonna stop doing certain thing, or you're not gonna make a decision, then fine, we're gonna do it for you. And it gets uncomfortable, but then you're set on your right path. So being uncomfortable is why we choose not to listen to the downloads, but we have to. So being uncomfortable is the only way to evolve, is to change. You have to grow from being uncomfortable and shift into growth and evolving. So doing things that you don't think are that cool or comfortable, that they're not in the norm, is exactly what you should be doing, because it takes you out of the norm, takes you out of your routine, and then you learn strength and you learn so much more about yourself. So why not do it, right? So that is the message, I believe, for today. Let's see, what is the message from Eternal Connections, my new deck. I love it so much. It is available on my website. And if you want the Starcanashores deck, that is through special order. And you can use my email that's right there on the banner. Special order if you want the Arcana deck. Right there, starcanashores@gmail.com. Let's see, what is the message from Eternal Connections? What do we need to hear today to connect with our Christ consciousness? What do we need to look at within ourselves? Here we go. Access to the Christ mind. Jophiel says that if you want to be in control of your life, then you must have access to the Christ mind. Pursue the path of the imitation of Christ. Speak as you know or believe Christ would speak, with love but firmness, sternness when required, mercy when it is due, soft-spoken when needed. In the intensity of the sacred fire, when you awake a soul who does not want to be awakened. Speak as Christ would speak, and Christ will speak through you. Think as Christ would think, and Christ will think through you. And the mind of God will become congruent with the physical vessel. And there shall be no separation, as things equal to the same things are equal to each other. One Christ, one Lord, one manifestation is within your temple, because Christ's consciousness is within our temple, okay? So this is a great reminder. Number 23 is often associated with divine completeness, God's power, and the fulfillment of his plans. It is present in a variety of significant events throughout the Old and New Testaments, revealing its importance in the biblical narrative. So, very nice. I love this reminder. Archangel Jophiel, okay, reminding us that we have access to the Christ consciousness. We just have to activate it. We just have to activate it by being in alignment, doing introspection, prayer, all this beautiful things that we do here. So it's awesome. And I hope you guys are feeling energized today. This was an uplifting message. I really like it. I do want to remind you guys too, on my website, if you're interested, and this week I opened up more spots, but on my website, I am offering my express readings at only $22. Okay, so they are on a special type of sale this week. So $22 if you would like an express reading. I open more spots, so it's very likely that you will get your reading back within 24 to 48 hours. You will get it back sooner than the day that you book it. So just throwing that out there. But anyways, thank you all for being here. That's Starcanashores.net to book your reading. But I will see you soon, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. You guys take care and have a very beautiful, blessed day. Bye.